All right, the next video that Tom has after Tim McDougal, I just did that one, is this video. It's another promo video. As far as the stars, it's more of a, so he has the comical side of him, that he did, the comical promo, and then he has this. This is a more serious tone. I remember seeing it, but I think I only saw it once, so it'd be cool to see it again. So yeah, just as I'm doing this, I'm just sort of like, kind of like reminding myself, or there's a note that I took in my mind that I think this is pretty cool to go back. If we're waiting for Tom to do something new, if we're going back, I noticed, like, even for this channel, I have another channel that's for my piano. And so I started this reaction channel. And this reaction channel, like I said, is fairly new. So it hasn't responded to a lot of Tom's stuff. So it's actually another channel that could add to Tom's algorithm. I don't know if you want to call that cheating, but because I've already liked a lot of his stuff, but I realized I haven't really commented on every single video he had. I've gone to the reactors. So I thought, man, now that I'm going through this, I'm thinking, dude, I can actually add to the algorithm. I'm going to post some comments on these videos as I'm going through them. Post a comment, click a like. For this is going to be a new channel that's doing that to this page that's on his album or his YouTube page. So imagine if we're plugging in those kind of holes, like 2 million. Was there so many now? There's how many does he have now? 2.16 million subscribers. Tom should have 100 million. He should be up there. So I mean, for those of us that can help push him out there into the stratosphere, I think it's another good thing we could all do. If all 2.16 million of us were in there going back, well, because we're anxious, waiting for Tom to do his next thing. We can go back and kind of what Tom is asking us to do. He's asking for help in any way that we can give it. I know we're going to be, a lot of us are being asked to push the Dear Slim, which I am, and I know we're all doing that. But other things we can do, I think this would be effective too. Just go back and click everything, man. If you missed, plug in the hole that you might have missed, add a comment. Because as I go back and revisit, man, there's just a lot of nice things I could say because it's just nostalgic. It's bringing back a lot of great memories. So with that, let's click this one so I can recall.
My new collab album, As Far as the Stars, just dropped. And this might be more special and more important than any album I've ever released because I made it with two of the most important people in my life. My girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller, and my best friend, Brandon Hart. This album is truly a side of me that you guys have never seen before. And this new album, As Far as the Stars, it has more heart than I could possibly try to explain to you guys. The only unit of measurement that I can even think to use would be time. And in terms of time, 14 years of heart went into this album. That's how long Nova and I have been together, and Brandon and I have been friends. 14 years of successes and failures and good days and bad days. 14 years of life together is wrapped up in this album. This record truly is 14 years in the making. 6 months ago, Nova got me a guitar, and I taught myself how to play it, and I sat in the studio with that guitar every single day. I wanted this project to be unlike anything I've ever done, and we ended up making something unlike anything that I've ever heard before. Not only is this album the absolute essence of originality, but this album is the absolute essence of who we are. We recorded this entire album long distance. We wrote on Skype with each other. We shot the music videos thousands of miles apart from one another. I just knew that hell or high water, this album needed to happen, and it needed to happen now. And I couldn't be more proud of this album, and I couldn't be more proud of Nova, and I couldn't be more proud of Brandon. It's exactly what I wanted this album to be. We all took separate paths a long time ago. I left Canada, Brandon stayed there. Nova ended up getting a record deal and ultimately got kind of screwed around and dropped and taken advantage of. I drank beer like it was going out of style, had a mental breakdown, and then ended up blowing up independently. But I just knew somewhere deep down inside, our paths would cross again. And I didn't know how far down the road our paths were going to cross, if that was going to be 1,500 meters or 1,000,000 miles or as far as the stars. But they did cross paths again. And they're crossing paths now, exactly as they were supposed to. So enjoy the album. Play it loud. Take a glimpse at what 14 years of friendship and trials and tribulations and hell and back and hell and back and hell and back again. Take a glimpse at what that looks like. Wrapped up in 14 songs on one album created by myself, my best friend, and my girlfriend. Physical copies are available now. www.hangovergang.com. Grab yours while they last. If you guys enjoy this thing half as much as I enjoyed making it, it might be your favorite album you ever listened to. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for taking this journey with me. It's Hangover Gang forever. I love you. Peace.
Wow. It's yeah, I'm just gonna call these all reaction videos. I know I was saying that I've seen all these before, but it's almost like I'm watching it with a new set of eyes because I've got a camera on me. It's a whole man, such beautiful people. And I'm just hearing the instruments, like the piano. Dude, there's so much I could do with that. My ears just loving the sound it creates, the warm feelings that sound creates. I was put off a little bit. I was wondering, I don't know if it will show up on this recording, but I said I didn't have the earphones on before because now I started doing reaction videos. I was just listening through the speaker when I was watching this before. And man, with the earphones on, I could hear these. I thought I had another channel going or something I'd have to turn off that was about to interfere with with this video. And I was like, wait a second, what is that? And it was like, it's in the background. It's like an ethereal type of, there's something else they're running. If I could tune into it, it's creating that Hall effect, sort of that, it's an effect. It's definitely, I mean, I know they did that on purpose because I was wondering, like, it's a very, if you don't have the earphones on, it's more of an undertone. It's a tone you can kind of, you can barely hear it. It's flowing through the track, and I think it's creating this, like, it's like a, I don't know how to explain it, but it creates, it's all part of the effect of how they did this. Oh man, so it's so beautiful. I'm definitely going to do a piano piece to this song. Like, I'm going to cover this song right here. Once I get my keyboard, I'm going to town on this song, and you guys are going to see it. I'm playing it. I'm playing a variation of this. It's so inspiring. It's almost tear jerker. I look at that album cover, man. It's like the best album cover I've ever seen. These guys, who are these guys, man? I'm starstruck, and I haven't even met them in person. I'm already starstruck. I've never, this. Oof. I'm glad I'm doing this. This is a great experience. So, thank you all if you all happen to stop by, watch my channel. I know I haven't even been. My brother, he tells me like the stats of everything, like people that ask for subscriptions and for likes, and they have better odds of getting people to click that subscribe button, and the numbers show. And I don't know. There's been, after watching a bunch of people do it, some of it can be. I have different thoughts on that. Like, if someone's forced to say hello to you, and like the store employee, you can tell when they feel forced. Like maybe it's part of their code of whatever they need to. Their boss is like, you need to say hello to every customer that comes to the door, and it's like they're like robots. I mean, you might as well have a robot do it if you're going to be that way. So, hello, hello, hello. Subscribe, click like, click subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Da, 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 da. So, but I've seen some really creative ways that other reactors have done it. And I think Tom inspires that. Tom is like, man, just be frank, man. You need help. You're struggling. Like, hey, can you guys help me out? Just click subscribe. How hard's that going to be? What's that going to cost you? You know? And I'm going to be making suggestions in my remarks down below. I should be talking about my remarks down below. Someone said, man, where's your music at? I clip it at the end. I put a card on the back, or the little YouTube cards that come up at the very end of the video, which you guys are about to see when I do this one. But he might have just clicked off before that and missed it. He's like, dude, I can't find your music, and you talk about it. So now I'm going to be like, down in the remarks, or wait till the end and see the cards, or, I'll find better ways, put little tags in there, stuff like that. But in the remarks down below, I'm going to be talking about other things you can do to support, other ideas I have for supporting independent artists, aspiring independent artists, reactors like myself that are trying to earn a living at this. There's another, you'll see in my remarks down below, down towards the bottom if you get through it. All right, let's keep going, man. I'm on the train now. I'm going back in time to check all the Tom stuff out. So thanks for stopping by. If you guys saw us, click, like, subscribe, share, comment. Help me. Help me help you. All right, guys. I'm done.